Within the past week we have found out that Larry Fitzgerald is definitely coming back for one more year. We have all heard the reports that Carson Palmer and Fitzgerald are close and Palmer's return is imminent. I honestly believe Palmer will be back, but what if he decides his body cannot take another season and he is done? What should the Cardinals do? If Palmer retires, the Cardinals have a few options for their next QB. They would have to make a trade, find a free agent, or draft a quarterback. Let's outline the available options. Trade. The big names out there are Tony Romo, Jimmy Garoppolo, and AJ McCarron. I like the idea of Tony Romo being the Cardinals' next QB. He has won football games with a solid career record of 78-49. Romo is not consistently durable and tends to be susceptible to injuries each season. If Romo was the QB, what would it take to get him? If I'm the Cardinals, I would not trade anything more than a third or fourth round pick for him. The possibility of him being released also remains. If Romo was the QB, do you rely on Stanton as your backup for when Romo goes down for a few games? Or do you draft a QB? The next two on the list are Garoppolo and McCarron. How much would it cost to get these two? Reports have Patriots looking for maybe a first and a later round draft pick, and McCarron as a second or third round pick. We have all seen in the past where a team trades for a QB and it doesn't pan out. Kevin Kolb, do you really want to go down that road again? Free agent, Kirk Cousins would be the one you would want, but you know the Redskins will franchise him or re-sign him. So Cousins is not technically an option. The rest are not great. Mike Glennon might be the only one to take a flyer on, but who knows who else might want him and how much he would be. Then there is the unknown of who gets released and if there is a name out there that may fit. Free agency doesn't sound promising. Draft. In a year that isn't a great QB class and a lot of teams needing a QB, where does that leave Arizona looking for a QB? We all know the NFL goes QB crazy with drafting people higher than they need to be. The names out there include Deshaun Kaiser, Deshaun Watson, Mitch Trubisky, Patrick Mahomes, Brad Kaya, Davis Webb, and few others that don't exactly inspire confidence. Who says that the top three aren't taken before the Cardinals draft at 13? Should the Cardinals reach and try to take the next best one? Or wait and take one in the second round? There are a lot of options. With this year's trade options, free agency, and draft class, I'm glad that reports, so far, have Carson Palmer coming back at least one more year. I believe if Palmer comes back, the Cardinals still need to consider a future QB. If Palmer decides to retire, what way do you think the Cardinals should go?